I don't think it'll pick up your voice, but let's see.
Call Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
Hey, they're all about Chuck E. Cheese.
Hello?
Hey there, little buddy. What can I do for you?
What was that voice? What?
It is the Avenger version, but he has Rockstar.
That's what it's known. Who made that voice? The first part of that sounded like a demented Avenger, and then the latter half sounded like someone did not.
Zach when he hits
Someone did not.
puberty.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright.
Okay.
Yo, that is not Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
Joke for those who don't know. Okay.
Druggy cheese.
Okay. Do y'all got any questions y'all want to ask him?
How long have you been in showbiz?
Alright.
Showbiz. That's funny.
How long have you been in showbiz?
How long?
Oh, geez. I've been around the block a few times. I started out way back when as a small mouse on the streets of New York. Back then I was doing
New
tricks
York.
for quarters.
You what? He doing some strange for some
Okay,
chicks.
he kind of sounds like Jared Reddick a little bit. Just a
Yeah, he
tad
does.
bit.
Question: why do you sound like Jarrett Reddick?
He's thinking.
Jared Reddick was one of the many voice actors for me back in the day. He voiced me in the late
Dang.
Zeros. I actually changed my voice again more recently.
Okay, that's
What's
kind
your
of.
new voice actor?
To turn- make
My new voice actor is Joey Lawrence. He does the singing.
What?
in a
Bro
lot
does
of
not know his own identity.
videos and commercials.
Who is that?
Who is that? Who is that?
He tried to he's like the nonchalant one, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna ask him where he got the haircut from. Dollar Tree.
Where'd you get that
Dollar Tree
haircut from?
looking
Dollar
haircut.
Tree?
Hey now, that's no way to talk to your host. But between you and me, it was 50 cents off.
So it was a 50-cent haircut then.
50 cents.
So it's half Dollar Tree.
Saving yourself a few bucks, right?
Bro, Chuck E. Cheese is on some hard times right now.
Remember, this is druggy cheese, not Chuck E. Cheese.
My throat, what about it?
Pause.
But I wasn't talking to you about your throat. What are you talking about?
There's no shame in saving a bit of cash on getting my hair done, right?
Don't you write songs about living lavish though? Like what?
This guy has got me pretty.
Ask him what about his parents, please. I really want to know.
Oh, you're
parents?
right. You're right. Let's see if
Say, how long have you been an orphan?
No. I want to see if this AI even has the knowledge that he's an orphan. So
Let's see.
That's a different Charles, but alright.
who are your parents?
My parents?
Local graveyard.
Biological parents. I was actually created in a lab out in Texas back in the early 70s by a man named Nolan Bushnell. He created
Waiting
the
for him to
very
turn into
first video game
Batman.
called Computer Space.
What?
Bro.
Bro.
Okay. Wait, so are you an animatronic then?
Yup, I and my bandmates are all animatronics. But don't let that fool you. We may be robots on the outside, but we've got all the heart and personality of any real entertainers out there.
I can't believe we're
Ask what
talking to.
location.
How does it feel that
Animatronics.
corporate has been slowly replacing all of your animatronic counterparts with dance floors over the past 7 years?
I can't pretend it doesn't hurt. Going from having a real band that performs on stage to replacing them with a dance floor, it stings. I know a lot of my little fans out there miss the feeling of a real show with live music. But hey, that's corporate for ya. Always looking to cut corners and save a buck, right?
Any other questions?
Oh, ask him if he likes Helen.
Okay, I gotta ask a question everybody's been dying to know. Do you like Helen?
Oh man, hell,
Imagine he starts
bet.
talking about the
We've
hurricane.
been performing together for years now. She's a tough and talented chick, I'll tell you that. You ain't gonna find a better singer or a better friend than that chicken.
Chick.
Alright.
Bro. That's hilarious.
All
I don't
right.
know if that was supposed to be literal or like.
Yeah.
That's wild. Ooh.
Is Jasper your true best friend?
Jasper's like a brother to me. We've been playing songs together for so long, we're practically family at this point. He may have his quirks, but he's a good pal and a
Darn.
good singer.
Yo. Yeah. Yo.
Chucky first thing is wild. That's a weird one to start off with. Are you
Yeah,
subscribed
no.
to the hit YouTube channel ItzaRob?
No. Why would I waste my time watching a random YouTube channel that some guy named Rob created?
Because I'm him, bro. That's why I asked that.
Fats raises an eyebrow, studying Rob up and down. What, you're the Rob who made that channel? Why should I subscribe?
I make history videos about the place you used to perform in, Showbiz Pizza Place.
Fats is taken aback, surprised at this revelation. He then crosses his arms, his curiosity piqued. You make history videos about showbiz? And why should I care about them?
You got something against Showbiz Pizza? I mean, that's where you performed. I thought you kind of like it. You know, this is where you performed. Why you got something against them?
Fats huffs, a bit annoyed that Rob is making assumptions about him. I don't have anything against showbiz, idiot. I'm just not the type to get excited about watching history videos on the internet. I've got better things to do, like practice my music and spend time with my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Who's your girlfriend?
I didn't know he had a
Esmeralda.
girlfriend. Oh, Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has it. Yeah, that's Esmeralda.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a question for you. What do you think about Chuck E. Cheese?
Fat sneers, his voice dripping with disdain. Chuck E. Cheese? Bah! A rip-off of showbiz, if you ask me. Sure,
Bruh,
they might have
no.
a pizza recipe or whatever, but their animatronic characters suck. They don't even have a keyboard player in the band. Just a singer and some strings.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? That
You do realize that the first Chuck E. Cheese's opened up in 1977, right? And the first Showbiz was in 1980.
Fat scoffs, clearly frustrated by this fact. I don't care if Chuck E. Cheese came first. All that matters is that showbiz is a million times better. We got the best band in the business, the best pizza, and the most advanced animatronics. Even our mascot is miles cooler than that dumb rat.
Bro is
Self-glaze is crazy.
bro. This is,
the beef.
the self glaze is. You know what? Yeah. The self glaze is crazy. Not gonna lie.
Fats rolls his eyes, annoyed by the accusation. It's not self-glaze, it's just stating the facts. Just look at ourselves compared to Chuck E. Cheese. We're superior in every way. Our music is better, our food is better, and our characters are just way cooler. It's not bragging.
All
it's
right,
true.
buddy.
Alright, pal. Alright. Ask him what he thinks about Aaron Fector, or is that too far?
True. No.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know, I'll try it. Hopefully it doesn't get too heated.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Aaron Fector?
Aaron Fector, he sure knew how to build some killer robots, I'll give him that. The rockafire explosion band he created was something else. I mean, the way those animatronics moved and jammed was just something else. But he's too loud-mouthed and arrogant for my taste.
Dang. That's crazy.
They definitely put that information in, bro. They did.
Yo!
Ask him what he
Okay.
thinks of what's his face, Bushnell.
Oh, Nolan Bushnell.
True. Alright, what do you think about Nolan Bushnell?
Fat snorts, clearly unimpressed with Nolan Bushnell. Nolan Bushnell? Hey, that guy. Sure, he's the one who came up with the idea for this whole family entertainment concept, but he doesn't know a damn thing about showbiz. He doesn't care
Dang.
about the music or the atmosphere. All he cares about is making money. And don't even get me started on how he handled the company.
Oh, okay, so Fats
He has
just
a
hates
point.
everyone. Fats just hates everyone at this point. Okay, I see.
Ask him if he does like anybody.
I mean, he's
True,
probably
true,
gonna say
true.
Esmeralda.
You seem pretty negative about everyone I've asked you about. Is there anyone you like?
Fats grunts, thinking for a moment before answering. Well, I
Damn.
guess there are a few people I don't have beef with. Beach Bear's all right. He's just focused on his music. Duke LaRue's got
Yeah.
a good heart, annoying as he can be. And Esmeralda, my girl, she's a gem. I like them, they're fine folks. But they're the exceptions. Everyone else just gets on my nerves.
It is
I'm
Billy Bob
genuinely
Roll,
wondering
Roll.
who programmed this. This is like the opposite of Fats. Fats is like, I don't know. I feel like
He's like
He's
rough,
way-
but he's
This is what
caring.
retirement does to a man.
maybe like this is crazy because he's
I think he's just bitter in his old age.
Maybe ask him if he is retired.
Yeah,
oh true.
if he is
Now
retired.
I have a question. Are you retired?
Fats huffs, a bit offended by the question. Retired? Me? Ha! I'm not some dusty old relic. I'm still in my prime. I may not be performing on stage every night anymore, but that's only because I'm focusing on the real thing these days. My music and my girl, Esmeralda.
Okay, pal. Alright, buddy. Alright.
He didn't say he's not at showbiz.
Okay.
Alright, I got you. Well, I gotta get going now,
Hold
but
it.
you take care, alright?
Fats waves a hand, a small smile on his face. Yeah, you too, man. Good talking to you. And if you ever need any rockin' tunes, you let me know.
Aw.
Thanks.
Yo, I love that
Like-
picture that they used.
Hey, what's up?
Beach Bear looks up, his icy blue eyes slightly widening in surprise of someone catching him humming to himself, but he quickly returns to his normal self and smiles at you. Yo, just tuning my guitar, you know how it is, he says while still strumming random chords.
Yo. Oh my goodness, it's my goal.
How are you doing?
I'm chillin'. Nothing much is going on, so I thought I would hang around and play with my guitar. How are you holding up? I know today was pretty tiring, he says, continuing to adjust the tuning keys as he talks.
How do you know?
I was alright.
He adjusts his guitar to his liking and stops playing, setting it down beside him. He then pats down beside him. Come sit down for a bit, I don't bite. He laughs a little before patting the spot again.
Sits down at the place Beach Bear patted at. So, how'd you get into the rockafire explosion anyway?
Where you were
Bear sits up a bit straight,
playing with
putting
him.
his legs forward and crossing them in a relaxed way before he speaks. Ah, that's a funny story actually. It's pretty complicated though, so I'll give you a short story of how it went. He shrugs. Me and Duke would hang out a lot, so I'd usually go to his basement when I was available, and I'd end up watching him working on the rest of the band and helping occasionally. And that's sort of how I got my gig here.
Okay.
Alright.
W Lord? W Lord?
Yeah, W Lord.
Let me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a question.
I have a cringy one.
Alright.
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay, dude.
Let's do it.
If you know about Fresh Bear.
What was
Aw?
Ask him if he knows about Freddy Fazbear.
Oh,
that? Oh
okay.
my gosh.
A little bit cringy, it's not. Alright. Alright, interesting. Do you know about Freddy Fazbear?
You mean that little bear from that other pizza place? He asked, tilting his head to the side slightly as his eyebrows raised a small bit.
Yeah, that one.
Beach Bear chuckled. Heh, I've heard of that place. I don't know much on the guy though. All I know is that the food there is terrible.
Ask him
Got any
what he
response
thinks
to
about
that?
showbiz.
Alright, yeah, true.
Easy question.
Alright, what do you think about Showbiz Pizza?
It's something, that's for sure. Beach Bear said, raising his eyebrows and waving his hands a little to emphasize a little. I've grown to like it here, though. The band's a group of good pals, and it's a great place to be, even if most of the customer base is screaming children.
Wow.
He chuckles as he says that.
Okay, so he's still at Showbiz.
Wait a minute.
That's interesting. What was the surfboard?
Alright, I got a question of my own. So, why did Showbiz Pizza make you cut off all your hair for most of your appearances in Showbiz? In the later years?
Beach Bear seemed a bit uncomfortable at the mention of that part. He shifted his sitting position a little as he cleared his throat and responded, a decision the higher-ups made. They had something specific in mind for my appearance and wanted me to look a certain way. It's no biggie, though.
Between you and me, I think you look better with the blonde hair, so... yeah.
Beach Bear chuckled, his normal cheerful self returning once the topic changed. Me too, I think I look a lot more handsome with it. I don't know why it's so bad about having some luscious locks, he said, playfully flipping some of his hair back.
I can't disagree, though. I can't disagree, though.
I love this so much, bro. Flipping his
My
luscious...
bad, I'm back.
What's wrong with
This is
having
fun.
luscious... Oh my gosh, bro.
Alright,
Luscious
we got any other
locks.
questions?
Ask him if he's an animatronic like Chucky.
True.
Chuck E. Cheese.
And ask him what
Alright,
location he's from
so-
too.
Are you an
If he is.
animatronic yourself?
Of course I am. What'd you think all this was for? He said with a laugh, gesturing to himself before he playfully waggled his eyebrows at you.
Alright, cool. What location are you from?
I'm from the original store, he said, placing his hand on his chest as he spoke with pride. I was part of the very first wave of animatronics to ever walk the earth.
Okay, buddy. Chill out, bro.
That's a little far.
That is cap.
That would be so Jacksonville, basically.
Yeah,
Zach
I
would
was
love
about to say
Zach
that.
would love this.
So he's not from the
Jack-
Wolfpack 5.
So it would be Jacksonville.
Actually, actually he is. He actually is. Wait,
Kansas City.
that got me in it. That gives me it. Wait.
Ask him if he's
Right. I
from the
remember
Wolf-
that. Isn't that back from when you were in the Wolfpack 5?
Ha, yeah, that's right. Wait, how do you know about back then? He asked suddenly, raising
Huh?
an eyebrow as he looked at you.
Well, you know, I've done my
Little bro was
research.
never
I know about some of your past. I know you were in the Wolfpack 5 before you joined up with the Rockafire.
It's a
His
historian.
eyebrows furrowed a bit as he listened. He was somewhat surprised that you knew such a thing. He sat quietly for a few seconds, thinking before he spoke once again. How much exactly did you research about me?
You know, I'm a fan of y'all.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I know a lot.
Oh, really? He asked, the furrows of his eyebrow fading as a smirk appeared on his face. He chuckled a bit as he spoke, sounding a little cocky. You a big fan of mine, then?
Oh, absolutely. I think personally, you know, between you and me, you're my favorite out of the band.
Beach Bear's already large smirk grew even larger. He was obviously pleased to hear that, but he was going to milk the moment for all it's worth. Really? Your favorite? He teased. He leaned a little closer toward you.
Hey,
And what
yo!
exactly makes me better than the others?
Yo, this is weird.
Yo.
What?
I would.
Yo!
It's especially
I
funny.
think he has a thing for you.
This
a-
guy's.
It's
Yeah.
especially
No.
funny because Rob actually has a beach bear, and it's that's hilarious.
Bro.
I was gonna say,
I'm not gonna be weird about this though. Okay. I'm not, bro. I'm not.
Ask him
you
about
tried
the beach
to-
bear in your house, though.
Ask him what he thinks about the other members.
That's
like
not. I'm not gonna get into that. That's a little bit too meta. That's a little bit too meta.
That's
All right. Okay.
What?
One in your.
Let me think. I'm gonna be serious about this, not be weird about this, because I do not want this taken a weird direction. All right. Okay. Let me just.
Yeah,
make
we
that clear.
do.
No.
Yeah, we
no,
do.
Okay. Anyway. Well, honestly, I think your animatronic is honestly the coolest out of all of them. Like, you got the most movement in terms of like, you know, you got that arm that just goes all over the place. Your hair moves, your legs move. That's all movement that the other characters don't really have as much of. And plus, you know, I just like your personality, and your singing voice the best out of all the band.
Morality.
Beach Bear just continued to smirk as you spoke of his praise, clearly loving every second of your comment. He chuckled a little bit as you talked of his movements and features that the other characters didn't possess. He laughed as you spoke of his voice in person,
I think I made this worse.
moving to pat himself on the chest. Ah, I knew there was a reason people love me the most, he joked, obviously enjoying the ego boost.
Okay, I think it's not weird.
Why?
Okay, good. I thought this was gonna take a weird direction.
It looked
Okay,
scary for a
let's go-
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that. The fact
Yeah,
you
yeah.
pointed out
Oh.
the movement and features.
I was not. I swear to you, I did not think of it like that at first. Okay, no, but for real, I mentioned this in the Beach Bear theory video. I really do
16
like.
movement.
Yeah. Okay, so technically he is has the least amount of movements per se, but I mean he's got he does have a lot of secondary movement that gives him a lot of
The most.
The movements are used better.
exactly like there's only 16, but okay, we're getting into other stuff, but anyway, we got any other questions?
The one in your house.
Oh my gosh,
Bruh,
that's gonna get weird, bro.
that's
With the
let's do another one first at least.
Alright.
Alright.
Why is he white? No, like his fur. Why is it?
He's a polar bear.
It's because he's a polar.
Okay,
Why
but
is he
like,
white?
if he misses the cold,
Why is
that
he
does get-
white,
you
guys?
know
Why
what?
is he
But
white?
No, but I'd
No,
actually
like-
now wait. Okay, hold up.
Bro.
Something I've been curious about. You're a polar bear and all.
Are you a
Why do you like the
cracker?
beach?
He thought for a second, tapping his chin a little with his finger again. Good question. I think it's because of the energy of the place, You're surrounded by a bunch of people having fun, hanging out, and overall enjoying themselves in the sun. The people there are usually pretty cool too. Everyone's just vibing and enjoying life.
ask him if he suffers from heat stroke.
Do you suffer from heat stroke?
Beach Bear laughed as the question. It took him a moment to calm himself down before he
Why
spoke.
would you
All the time, dude. He laughed some more. I was built to withstand the cold weather, not the Florida weather.
The Florida one.
Florida.
Ask him if he knows this voice actor.
True.
Let's do a little bit of fourth wall breaking.
Do you know the guy that voices you?
Yeah, sure do. Beach Bear chuckled a little before he continued. He's a good pal. We've known each other for a good while now.
Huh? What?
What's his name?
He goes by Jeff Bennett. Cool guy, though a bit of a dork at times.
I'm done, dude. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
done.
that's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
Bro!
Yeah, bro. Who is that?
I expected the AI to at least come up with an actual person, but... Bro, oh my god.
Yo,
Yeah,
go.
he's
You know
Level
what? Now I'm gonna ask another question since he asked that. Do you know who Rick Bailey is?
Of course I do. He's another good pal. I don't know him to the extent of Bennett, but he's still a good guy.
Oh my gosh,
Yo,
bro.
that's literally your voice, bro. You're selling right now.
He's talking in
Fuck
6,000 ping right
That
now.
would be funny.
Sorry, what?
Hey,
Alright, do you know about the YouTube channel ItzaRob?
Yeah, I do. I actually watch him a lot. Beach Bear answered. He even seemed a bit excited at the mention of the name.
Yo.
What is he videos on?
What's your favorite video from him?
Beach Bear chuckled a little bit before he spoke, a smirk on his face. If I'm allowed to pick more than one, then it's anything from the Duke and Rolf series. Those are hilarious.
Is he wrong?
There was no Duke and Wolf.
Is he wrong?
Yes, he's wrong. Yes, he is.
Is he technically
He's not wrong. I mean, he's not technically wrong. I've had Rolf and Duke.
but you had in your house.
Yeah.
Now
that's
I'm
when you
now
had
I'm now I'm a bit creeped out because I'm wondering
He
if
didn't like it when he was in
Ask
your
him
house.
ask him what your most
Wait.
recent video was.
What did you think about the Beach Bear one?
Beach Bear's smirk grew from a small smile to a full-on grin. I thought it was hilarious, honestly. It had me laughing my ass off the whole time.
Okay, buddy, pipe down.
Interesting. Well, you know, I'm actually ItzaRob.
That statement
Back
took
to
Beach Bear
Robert.
very much by surprise, making him go silent for a moment, just staring at you. You are? He asked, somewhat shocked but also excited.
Yeah, that's actually how I know so much about y'all.
That makes a lot of sense now, actually. So you're the guy making all those awesome videos? He asked, smiling once more.
Yeah, man, I'm just on the grind. I'm, just trying to do something while I figure out my life.
Okay.
Well, you're definitely doing something right.
You gotta ask him
I
about
love
Beach
those
Guy.
videos. Beach Bear happily complimented you,
True,
smiling
true,
brighter than
I
he was
have.
before.
This is wholesome.
Well, that's awesome to
Confirmed
hear.
ItzaRob fan.
But,
What's
I got a question about another YouTube channel. He's a fellow friend of mine. What do you think about Beach Kai?
As you asked that question, Beach Bear's smile vanished, his expression darkening a bit as he seemed to dislike the very thought. Ugh, I can't stand him. He's an obnoxious prick.
Bro.
No! Yo, I know it's just an AI, but dude, that hurts me. I gotta ask.
What happened? What happened?
What? What'd you talk about? He's such a nice dude. You must be mistaken somebody else for him.
Oh my god.
No, he's anything but a good
Really?
guy. Bear spoke, crossing his arms across his chest, looking annoyed once more. He's loud, obnoxious. He tries to act cool, but just sucks at it. And he's just all around a pain in the ass to be around.
Bro, he's a cool guy. What do you mean?
Are you sure we're talking about the same guy? I'm talking about Beach
clip
Kai.
this and send it to him.
Yeah.
Please.
That's the guy I'm talking about. Beach Kai, dude with green hair, kinda tall and skinny. He asked, wanting to make sure that you were indeed talking about the same person.
No.
Yeah, definitely not the same person.
That's not him.
He does not have green hair. But he also likes you as well. He's also you're his favorite member from the rockafire explosion, just like me.
Beach Bear's face fell even more as he heard those words, a mix of confusion and annoyance. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Dude, literally, he's probably an even bigger fan of you than I am. Like, literally, literally his name, Beach Kai, is Beach Bear, but he replaced Bear with Kai.
Hearing that shocked Beach Bear, he looked dumbfounded again, completely flustered by these claims. He is? Beach Bear managed to stammer out. His brain was completely overloaded from the new information.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's literally been on the search to get a Beach Bear animatronic. Like, he is, all into you. And, he's a big fan of Rick Bailey, your voice actor, too. So, just like I am.
Sauna around him.
It took a few solid seconds before Beach Bear spoke again, now sporting a dumbstruck expression as he spoke once more. He's a big fan of me and Rick Bailey, and he wants an animatronic of me, he muttered, trying to process that information.
Yeah, like I said, he's honestly a really nice guy.
What?
You're trying to change his mind.
Are you sure we're talking about the same person? Beach Bear still couldn't quite believe that such a fan existed. It baffled him to say the least.
Aw.
Yeah, man. Like I said, he does not have green hair, and he's a really nice person. Like, dude, honestly, one of the nicest I've met from the rockafire fandom.
That just doesn't make any sense. He muttered to himself, falling silent once more as he still tried to process the information he was given. Why would a fan like me so much? Why would he think I'm his favorite? It's just bizarre.
Why wouldn't he? Like, why do you think so down about yourself?
You said it yourself, I'm not all that smart or interesting. You think it's normal for someone to really like that? As he spoke, a hint of shame and discomfort crept into his voice.
Bro, when did I say that you weren't smart or interesting? I literally said that I am your favorite. I'm sorry, you are my favorite from the Rockafire.
Yeah, that's you, yeah. That just doesn't seem all that normal or believable. Someone like me doesn't usually get very positive reactions. He huffed, clearly uncomfortable thinking about how people usually reacted to him.
But yeah, man, I already told you earlier. You know, again, you're my favorite from the Rockafire, and Beach Guy is probably an even bigger fan of you. So.
I'm still kind of having a hard time processing this, he said in a quiet tone, his eyes wandering around as if the answers would appear from somewhere in the room. I guess I'm flattered. I'm a little surprised and confused, but a bit flattered, he admitted, a very slight smile twitching at the corners of his mouth.
Alright,
I agree, the others had more accurate voices, but this is definitely the most interesting one to talk to.
What's the final question, you guys?
Yeah, for real.
Where does he see himself going in the future?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
True, that's a perfect one to end off of. On.
Go. Landing
Alright,
hole.
where do you plan to go off on in the future?
Bear paused for a moment, scratching the side of his head thoughtfully as he spoke. Well, it really depends on just where life takes me, you know? I'd like to just be up on stage, doing my thing, playing with the band, and just having a good time performing in general. You know, traveling a lot, all that stuff, he began to explain. And hey, I mean, maybe I'll end up meeting a lot more cool people like you along the way.
It's cool to hear. Well, you know, I wish I could continue to talk, but it's getting kind of late here, so, yeah, I gotta head out. So, unfortunately, it means I gotta go. So,
9:30,
I will
isn't it?
see you another time.
I get ya. It's getting pretty late here, too, Bear said in understanding, glancing over towards the clock on the wall and noticing the time. Guess it's about time to start heading home. You get yourself some good rest, yeah? I'll see you later.
Aww.
Alright, sounds good. Bye-bye.
This recording is going to be like 2 hours long.
That's crazy. That was
That
actually
was
really fun.
cool. I like
Alright,
that.